I love you. No, no, no. I need you. No, no, no.
About to just enter in real stupid like every week. You don't look pleased with that one.
That was gay, bro. Don't ever rub your butt on me.
My butt was right in your kneecap. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like my crack was right on your kneecap. What's going on, everybody? We'd like to welcome you back to this week's episode 6 of the Garage Goonz podcast. We got quite a few stories to tell this week. We're gonna go over a few different. I'm gonna add a new segment onto this week's episode called "Am I the Asshole?" which we'll get to that later on. But just to give a brief explanation, we're pretty much just gonna read "Am I the Asshole?" post from Reddit, and we're gonna see if we agree, disagree, and we're gonna talk about it. So we're gonna get to that probably towards the end of the episode. I'm your host, DJ Vega, and we got co-host
J Panda
over here in the fucking hot seat. I probably shouldn't have cussed, but oh well, whatever. As long as it's not too many, we'll just let it slide.
I think I just let it all out this weekend, so I still got some left in me.
Oh my gosh, dude. I am freaking exhausted this week. I am just if we look tired on this episode, it's because we are. My pack from the field is literally sitting right over there behind the camera. I haven't even unpacked my crap yet.
I unpacked some. I'm doing laundry now because they stank.
They stank.
I was stanking. That smelled like booty hole, probably dirt booty hole,
like musty onions mixed with skin sweat,
Doritos with pata sweat. You know?
Oh, dude, it was bad, man. Granted, this year's weather was not as bad as last year's until this morning. This morning sucked. Like,
hell froze over this morning.
Hell did freeze over this morning. Like we went from like Thursday and Friday to having like practically 80-degree weather, and then at night it was probably like somewhere within like the mid 40s. You know, it was sleepable weather for outside camping experiences. I used to enjoy camping until I joined the Marine Corps. Marine Corps kind of ruined camping for me. I don't know about you.
I enjoy it when it's not cold.
Yeah, it's not cold.
When they supply us with better gear.
Yeah, you know, better gear.
Like waffle toss, but they don't get those.
Yeah, that would have been nice. But anyway, how was your week, Bubba?
I got finals. So I'm almost done with school.
Oh, yeah.
Happy boy.
Happy
Rangers.
boy.
Weather was good out here.
College is getting out on Tuesday, 2 days from now.
Tuesday.
As we're recording this 2 days from now. I still got another 2 weeks to go, but, you know. I think about it, I just got to survive 2 weeks, and then I get 2 free weeks off. We got holidays coming up. I've already started buying, Christmas gifts and things of that nature. I don't know about you.
Not this guy. I procrastinate. I wait till like the last week to order gifts.
Yeah, facts. Sometimes I gotta get better at doing that. I feel like
I was talking to this one person. She's like, I order stuff before Thanksgiving. I'm like, nah.
What?
That's a little excessive.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah, no. Okay, which like honestly, like the whole Black Friday.
That's way too early.
Yeah, no, that's way too early. Because like honestly, like I'm about to put you on some game right now. Okay, check it out. This is gonna go on it. This is gonna go just to let y'all know, so that way y'all can start saving some money. All right. Black Friday is a myth. Black Friday is a complete
scam, fabrication, and a lie. It's a scam.
Right? So here's how these companies go about doing this, right? So we're just going to take, Best Buy. We're going to take Best Buy, for instance.
You ever talk about this like a couple episodes back? Or did I tell you on the side about like Target being exposed on TikTok?
Maybe. If not, we're going to talk about it again. Mm-hmm. But so we're going to take Best Buy, for instance, right? Best Buy, let's say they order, a bunch of Samsung 65-inch TVs, right? We'll just go with that, right? Samsung is going to produce so many 65-inch flat screen TVs that these that let's say they normally sell for like probably like
wait, how many inches? You say how many inches?
65.
Like 700, no,
probably about
like 500, right?
Yeah, probably about like 500, 600. We'll go with 600 just to be on the safe side.
$599.99.
$600, right? On Black Friday, they're gonna mark this TV because they're gonna want to sell it for a reasonable price that they can still make profit off of, right?
Yes.
So they're gonna say, okay, what's a price that we can sell this TV at without taking too much of a hit? So let's say they go for like $450, right? So this TV that was originally $600 is now going for $450, right?
Yep.
But they produce so many of them all at once in the hopes that they're going to sell out on Black Friday, which 9 times out of 10 they don't, because they put out so many of them that honestly, if you wait till like 1 week or even 2 weeks before Christmas,
probably
I guarantee, right until about Christmas time, I guarantee you that same TV that was selling for $450 on Black Friday, you probably be able to get that thing for like 200 bones, 2 bills. I kid you not. I have done this every year for like the past 3 years. I wait till like the week or 2 weeks before Christmas, and that thing is cheaper than what they were marking them for on Black Friday. Black Friday is a myth. Quit wasting your time Black Friday shopping. Just wait. It's honestly better if you just wait. They just want to make it seem like you're getting this amazing deal if you do it on Black Friday, because they want you to stay up stupid late and go to their store.
I'm a little upset. Oh my God, I bit my tongue. I'm a little upset that this year there wasn't a lot of fights this year. I was kind of disappointed. I was like the highlight of Black Friday, like not in shopping, just seeing the fights that happen at local Walmarts.
I love seeing
some dumb reason.
I love seeing the Facebook recaps of people getting into ghetto fights on Black Friday.
I remember my sister one Black Friday. Me and my mom, dude, they went late. It was like 6 o'clock. My sister came back crying, dude. She was crying because I don't know, I forgot what they're getting, but my sister had something in her hand, and some lady came and yeeted it out of her hand, just took it. And my sister didn't put up a fight. She just let the woman take it from her and started crying. And I was like, "Why are you crying? Like you didn't put up a fight. Let this woman come up to you and take it. Like you kind of deserve that."
Yeah, like if you didn't even put up a fight for it. Like if you would have at least told me, like, yeah, I tried to put up a fight for it, but I didn't get it.
No,
I could understand. Hey, throw me a gummy bear.
No, here. I'm about to miss, dog. Hold on. Shut up. Open. Open. Open your mouth again. Open it.
Oh my eye.
Stop being a Peppa. Look at me, Peppa. Open your mouth.
Are you actually gonna hit my mouth this time?
I was aiming higher this time.
We got it.
Did it go down your throat?
You hit me no. It landed.
I'll pick it up later. Okay, or not. Dude, you know what? This weekend, I like to. I'll share. But when you start hoarding out my gummy bears, I get livid.
What do you mean?
Because it's like the first day, I think it was Thursday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're going to field talk.
Yeah, field talk.
All right.
So one of our trucks broke down, and we brought out 2 mechanics. So I'm not gonna say who they are, but actually 3 of them came up, but 2 of them were there. And one saw the gummy bears. Hey, can I get some gummy bears? I was like, sure, man. Like, that's what they're here for. It's a big bag.
Like, go ahead. Like, I'm giving you permission to get some.
He was like, I fucking love these. Me and my wife, we fucking love them. I'm like, yeah, they're the best.
Yeah.
And he's going at it. I was like, yeah, man. Another dude comes up, one I really like. He was like, all right, man. He's like, can I get some? I was like, sure. Bro, they were just going ham. They're like grabbing handfuls.
By the handful.
I was like,
I guess I don't.
And then went to like halfway, and I was like, okay.
I guess I don't want any gummy bears.
I guess. I mean, I'll share, but they was grabbing.
You gotta know
a few too many.
Like, you gotta know when somebody gives you permission to like grab from their snacks. Like, grab a reasonable amount. Don't be an asshole.
But I like them, so I was like, whatever.
You know, yeah.
But still, I was like, with gummy bears, I'm selfish.
Yeah.
Especially with food. And actually, not just gummy food.
Yeah. I got a few snacks too that I'm like pretty selfish with, or like snacks that I like really, really like. Like movie theater popcorn.
Dude, they give me gas. They give me bad
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
thank you, yes.
absolutely.
I don't
Me,
eat popcorn over there.
100%. Like movie theater popcorn. By the time I get home, first thing I'm doing is hitting the toilet. I'm hitting that toilet the minute I get home. Like my stomach is an atomic bomb, but it's worth it.
I get
time.
stinky
It's
booty.
worth it every time because that salty, buttery goodness of the popcorn, it just hit different at the movie theater. Like, yeah, you can buy the little microwave popcorns at the grocery store, but it's just something about that movie theater popcorn that hit different. Oh, also circus popcorn. Circus popcorn is.
That wouldn't know. Or it's been a long time since I've been to the circus.
Me and Izzy went to that little paranormal circus that gets set up over there by the mall.
This year?
Yeah.
Sick.
Dude, that
invite,
thing,
dog.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Sick
that,
invite.
you were back home in Hobbs. I don't want to hear it.
You're a liar.
You were back home in Hobbs, New Mexico.
What was it dope though? I always see it and I'm like,
Yeah,
dude,
no,
that looks
it was pretty dope. So next year when they come back, because I think they come like every year, you gotta come with us. That thing was pretty dope, man. It was pretty dope. It had a good storyline to it too. Like it actually had like a legit like kind of like somewhat storyline to it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like I guess like so like there's like this one dude that's out there like performing like little stunts at the same time too. But there's also like this like the ring master, I guess you could call him.
He's like
that like he controls all the, I guess you could call him like the little circus freaks, whatever you want to call them, right? He's like their keeper or their master or whatever. And he's like, he's like, now you're all mine and you're in the darkness and you're at the hands of my goons or whatever. Get it, goons, garage goons. Anyway, well, it turns out the ring keeper, he was like one of the guys that you end up seeing throughout the whole entire thing. Like he's wearing like a mask, like you can't see his face or nothing. But he later on reveals himself at like towards the end of the show, and he's like one of the guys that you've been seeing like perform stunts throughout the whole night.
Really?
Yeah,
That's what I think. That's how like it normally goes, kind of. Sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
it was pretty.
One goofy dude, and it's like that, like the badass dude. It's like
he's like the keeper. Wow.
Actually, did they have performers like before you went to the circus, right? Like it was like, you know how like Universal Studios does like Halloween Horror Nights, and they have like the actors right there with the guests, like when they're trying to go inside and shit.
Oh yeah, there was like a few like little actors like right there is like before you walk into like the actual part where the circus is being held at. I mean, granted, they were just like it was like a little walk through hallway, and all they really did was just like kind of like scare you like here and there as like you walk through like the little hallway. It wasn't like nothing like too crazy like that.
Is it gonna scale me?
I mean, if you get like easily scared by jump scares, I guess so. But I didn't get scared.
I think I have PTSD as a kid from haunted houses. I really do,
bro. Haunted house, like I remember, like I swear, like I remember haunted houses as a kid. They used to be like terrifying. Like I remember, like now, like as a kid, like seeing like the little dummy, like they were like in the little electric chair, like they would like touch like a little like metal like fence, and then like there's like a blood curdling scream, and they're just like ah! And it's like I remember as a kid, like I was just like, oh my gosh, I was like scared out of my freaking pants, dude. Like no, you dropped one, and it was a yellow one too.
They're not green.
Blow it off. Be all right.
You know what? I've been eating with some stanky hands anyway. Watch me get sick and shit.
Yeah. If he dies, y'all are witness to this. This is why.
It's because of him. He told me to eat it.
Yeah, I told him to do it. So I guess I could be like the accomplice, whatever.
Anyway,
Anyway, back to the haunted house thing. Like, but like now, like I've gone through like some haunted houses, like being an adult, and it's just like it's just so cheesy.
dude, I was 8, and I remember I went to one because I thought I was a big boy.
I'm a big boy now.
I went with my mom, and then I remember I turned the corner. I saw like Jigsaw, like that little puppet, like a dude dressed like him on a little tricycle riding at me.
Yeah,
got scared, closed my eyes the whole way through, and then since I was 8, I haven't gone to a haunted house until 22. It's like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Did you go to the one here in Lubbock, the Nightmare on 19th?
No. So this one, oh my god, bro! I like almost lost my mind. It was one of those haunted houses where like. It was outside. It was in Dallas. It was like outside, but
yeah,
the actors got in your space.
Oh no,
they got in your face. Like I remember, like it was like a mental asylum that closed down. So yeah, there was like a legit place. And you had to go underneath this house, And then I remember there's like this lady like scratching at the floor at me, and I like want to
What?
kick her. Yeah, dude, because like you had to like duck. And you're
Yeah.
like, and then there's this lady just like sitting right there. And I was like, oh, like okay. And then I got pissed off at like a zombie because he came out through the window. I was like, oh, that's cool. So it was like me, it was my ex-girlfriend, and then my sister and her boyfriend at the time.
Right.
So they took off. Like this dude scared us. I was like, okay, cool. He hops out the window and he sits right there in the middle. So, and then he was pissing me off because he was sitting there. So we were trying to go around him. I had my ex-girlfriend, and we were like, all right, we'll go to the right. No, he went the same direction. I was like, okay, I'll go to the left. And he sat there, and I was like, get the fuck out of the way.
Get out of the way. Like damn, boy, you all up in my Kool-Aid.
like,
Don't even know the
shit.
flavor.
Like, it was pissing me off. Like, get out of my way so I can continue
Like,
with my scare.
Yeah, I'm trying to get scared by other people, not just you.
Like, he was pissing me off, and then we had like a pack, like, not a pack, but it was like 4 people behind us.
Yeah.
Then they got personal, so like we went to like this woodsy area. It was dark, and then we like look, and then there's like this little girl like on the hill. This lady just like crawling down the hill. I was like, that's not something I want to see.
Yeah.
She comes up,
No.
and then like my ex-girlfriend was in front of me, and she comes up right to her, like literally right to her ear, and then she said something, some raspy voice, and I was like, no, can't do this.
Yeah.
Then we took off. Then she kind of like took off running, so we're like, did that. But yeah, dude, that was a whole different thing.
Yeah,
I can't
that's
think of
why
it
like
right now.
see, I have a really thing with like obviously like I talked about on the last episode. I have a big like thing with like
I'm getting cold
getting in
here.
my personal space, right? Like don't get in my personal space. And like there's I guess like that one haunted house like somewhere here in America, and it has like a wait list of like 10 years. There's a wait list of 10 years to get to like go through this haunted house. And like if you apparently like make it through the whole entire haunted house, you win like this like pot of money or whatever.
Oh, no, dude, that's been debunked. That's not. They faked that.
Oh, they faked that?
Yeah, like the creators, they faked it to where like people. So they fake the numbers of the wait list just so they can attract more people. It's not even a haunted house. It's basically like a torture place. They literally like torture you. You just have to sign a consent form. They like pull your hair and they make you eat some like nasty shit or something.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was getting to. Like the whole like they pretty much just torture you.
They literally like, I don't know. People sign up for it. Why would you do it? I don't know.
Yeah,
like
like
just to
why
be slapped around. No.
Get waterboarded and slapped around and get made to eat random shit that you don't even know what it is. Like if you personally like want to sign up for that and like go experience that, you are like a special kind of like
that's some kinky shit right there.
That's some kinky.
Dude, you're a little freak.
Like that. Like you are probably borderline on your way to being a serial killer yourself.
I think one dude passed it and they weren't even paying. Like they didn't even pay the dude. And I was like, fake.
Yeah, fake.
Yeah, but they got exposed. It's like the McCaney Manor.
Yeah, McCain Manor. Something. Yeah, that bullshit.
Yeah,
whatever
like,
that is.
Yeah, but people still went. I'm like,
yeah.
Shut up, bro. I'm not going in there. Oh, hey, speaking of this, me and Izzy were talking about this earlier or a couple of days ago. Dude, how about we like go to like an abandoned place and look around?
See, I'm a proud member of the Latinos Against the Spookies. If you want to go to an abandoned spot and die, be my guest.
So,
I'm a proud member of the Latinos Against the Spookies.
Your girlfriend is down, and you're gonna tell me that you're being a pepa right now, and you wouldn't do it with us?
I don't know. Depends on where we're going. That's kind of.
I mean, I really wouldn't know. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But still, you're being a pepa.
Like don't get me wrong. Like, I love a good scary movie, right? I love a good scary movie.
Grady bitch right now.
Yeah, maybe. That's. Oh man.
No, okay. I think I'll be paranoid. Like, what the fuck was that?
I would be hella paranoid the whole time, man. Like, I don't know about that.
Oh, dude, like, did I tell you? I put 2 people on Firewatch the other day, and I don't know if I should say his name. I'll probably say it was Zapata. Okay.
Okay.
It was him and some other junior Marine because I needed to use some NCOs at the time.
Yep.
And then he was like, bro, he was like, this fucking dude. I was like, wow, what happened? He kept hearing scratches like around some places. He was getting scared. So Zapata had to like walk around the place for him, make sure like there's nothing out there. But it's been windy. Trees, sticks are flying everywhere. And I was like,
yeah, of course you're going to hear some
God.
scratching.
I was like,
oh my God. You're being a little
You're being a little peppa. When you told me that, I low-key busted out laughing because like you really had to go check for a grown man that there's a spooky out there.
And it's spookies. Like I said, proud member of the Latinos against the spookies. I don't play with the spookies.
No.
So I gotta ask you,
No.
because it 'tis the season to be jolly. Do you think tamales are like seasonal?
I don't think they should be. I think they should be year-round.
Yeah. So like the people who are like, oh no, I only make tamales around at Christmas time. Why? Tamales
Probably because
are
there's a lot
not
of work.
Yeah, I get they're a lot of work, but if you tell me in the middle of the summer, hey, I got a dozen tamales, give me them boys, I will devour all of them.
I'll be a whore for them, dude. I love tamales.
I really, truly, honestly believe that tamales should be year round. If you tell me that you only make them seasonal, I probably shouldn't say that.
Oh my god!
I probably shouldn't say that. I'm gonna have to.
What do you mean? Is you're mentally insane?
Yeah, you need to be checked into an insane asylum if you think tamales are only a seasonal thing, right?
They are a lot of work.
Give me them boys year round. Give me them middle of summer, middle of March, right at Christmas. I don't care. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. I don't give a damn. I want some tamales. Just as long as they don't have ketchup on it. Please don't tell me you enjoy ketchup on your tamales.
That's why people shoot. I use salsa, but unlike a Pepa over here, they don't like salsa.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
like salsa.
If you
and you're part Mexican,
I've heard.
I've great.
If you,
I know Puerto Ricans eat salsa too. I know they do, and you know
it's certain types of salsa. It's like so Puerto Ricans.
if it's not spicy.
Yeah, Puerto Ricans aren't like big on like the whole like spice, but Puerto Ricans do have like types of like salsa that like to enjoy. And so of course the Puerto Rican version of tamales are pasteles, which is pretty much you make the meat the same way. You could use puerco, beef, whatever, but instead of it being the masa, corn, for those who are not of the bilingual type, you use plantains. The cooking banana, yeah. So the outer the part of it that goes around the meat is plantain. It's the cooking banana.
That sounds weird.
Yeah, it sounds weird, but it's just the Puerto Rican version of it. And of course, instead of it getting wrapped in a corn husk, it gets wrapped in a banana leaf. But still, in the same instance, people like to eat pasteles with ketchup, and so of course that's a debate in all culture, like Puerto Rican, Mexican. Do you or do you not eat tamales with ketchup? I'm gonna say no, and if you do, if you have to
it's not a debate. It's like you just don't put it on there at all.
Yeah, if you got to put ketchup on your tamales or your pasteles, that just means you have a sorry ass tamale. And you got some weak tamales if you got to put ketchup on it to make it taste good. Because if the tamale is good enough, you don't need to put ketchup on it. And then, don't even get me started. I've heard of the people that put mustard on their tamales, and I've even seen people put mayo on their tamales.
Who puts mayo? That's gross. That's gross. That's not a good combination.
I've heard of it. I'm not gonna name drop, but yeah, I've seen and heard people who put mayo on their tamales. The only acceptable thing that if I see you put it on your tamale that I will not make a fit about is salsa, chile, whatever, anything like that. Salsa, chile. You want to put that on your tamale? By all means, go ahead. I won't judge you one bit. But the minute I see you grab that ketchup bottle, get that shit off of there.
I'm gonna just shoot him, dude. We ain't smacking. We're shooting.
Yeah, no, we.
I didn't buy a Glock for nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out the old mouse tool. Oh, toodles!
Hung, 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 hung.
Hung, 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 hung.
Be a rat like 69 out here.
Yeah, like 6'9".
Oh man, dude, that's. I don't know why. I feel like I was just thinking about it. I hate Roses with a passion, dude.
Oh my god,
I hate
Rosa's
Roses.
Cafe.
I hate when people say I like Mexican food. I'm like, oh, like where do you eat? You know, like
And they say
Roses.
I go to Rosa's.
Like I'm expecting like some actual food, like Mexican places, like
like Alabran's or
like Jalisco's.
Jalisco's, Alabran's,
You say
Abuelos.
Roses? Get that shit out of here, dude. I hate that. I hate it.
Yeah, you can't tell me I like to go to eat Mexican food, and then you tell me I want to go to Rosa's.
Or like, what's that place over there by Target?
Rosa's is like Tex-Mex shit.
Yeah, like I hate Tex-Mex. Like that place by Target, like what's it called, La Plaza? That
Oh
one?
yeah, La Plaza.
No, my mom was like, I want Mexican. I was like, all right, cool. And then we went. She likes it, but she's like, I want Mexican. I was like, dude, this is Tex-Mex. This is garbage.
Yeah, this is Tex-Mex.
Like, if I were tacos, like I want like sometimes like they make like street tacos, but this one's like garbage ass tacos.
Yeah,
like,
like, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with Tex-Mex food, but if that's what you want, just say I want Tex-Mex.
It's not Mexican. It's not.
Yeah, don't say
not,
I want. Don't say
Mexican.
I want Mexican food, and then you tell me that we're going to some Tex-Mex place, because then my appetite is
Gross.
my appetite is gone because I'm expecting authentic Mexican food, and then you just brought me to some Tex-Mex restaurant.
It's a disappointment. It really
It's a disappointment.
It
Like,
really is to me.
like I get
For me
my hopes
personally.
up for authentic Mexican food, and then I get Tex-Mex, which, like I said, don't get me wrong, I love Tex-Mex. But if that's what you want, say that from the get-go. Don't get my hopes up. Don't get my hopes up.
I have a question.
What's that?
If an animal is to walk through this door right now, and you were to fight it, what would it be?
If I had to pick one animal, so like, are we talking like aside from like domesticated like animals like dog, cat, shit, anything like that?
Dude, any animal you want. It could be a puppy for God knows what. I don't know.
I feel like if you pick like a regular domesticated animal though, it's kind of like weak. Like we got to pick a non-domesticated animal. Like aside from
I already got one.
aside from a normal household pet.
Like that, like this dude's about to come in here, ready to throw his dukes up with you, about to like attack you.
You know who I'm picking?
What?
Picking the sloth.
I was gonna choose the same thing. I was like,
Ain't no way,
I was gonna say,
sloth.
let that slow little bitch come in here.
Let
Let
that slow little thing try to be like,
I was gonna hope you say like a lion or something, but yeah.
no.
Yo,
Yeah,
sloth?
I'm throwing hands with that sloth, boy.
Yeah,
throw
I
it in.
was like, damn it, dude. I was hoping you choose like a
Hey,
lion.
especially because like sloths have like that kind of like somewhat smile on their face that they're just like,
but they're so cute when they're babies. They're cute.
yeah, they're cute.
But yeah, sloth,
But yeah, if you had to tell me like, hey, you got to pick one non-domesticated animal to throw hands with,
sloth.
give me the sloth. Give me the sloth. Because if you try to tell me I got to get into a fight with like a bear or a lion, ain't no way I'm making out that boy alive.
You just gotta be that guy, bro.
He's got to be that guy. Golly.
I think like it feels like a domestic animal. I think I could take on a hyena.
Wait, what?
I think I could take on a hyena, dude.
Did you just say a hyena was a domesticated animal? Do you know what domesticated means?
No, that's not what I meant. Non-domesticated. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't mean domesticated. I meant
You said
non-domesticated.
I was about to.
It's been a long day.
I was about to be.
Shut up. I've been
I
up
was
since
about-
4:30 this morning.
Ooh, you were about to piss me off with that sentence. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay, non-domesticated hyena. Okay.
That's what I meant. No.
All you gotta do is just tell a joke and make that thing laugh.
No, but it's like the same size as like a dog, dude. It's not like a lion. He's, just pull up some Call of Duty stuff, grab it, break his neck.
Yeah.
He's
I'd probably
cabo pelo, dude.
I'd probably take on a bobcat.
Dude, you seen how big those things? Dude, they get freaking huge.
Yeah, they get pretty
They
big,
get
but
big.
they're not. The bobcats are. I feel like they're probably not as deadly as like a jaguar, or cougar, or anything like that.
Would you fight a badger?
The honey badger?
Yes.
No, I wouldn't
Dude,
fight a
those
honey
things,
badger.
dude, they take.
Bro, I wouldn't
anything
fight. I wouldn't
on.
fight a honey badger because guess what? Honey badger don't give a.
Dude, those things are.
Honey badger don't
monsters.
give a damn. Yeah, those things are crazy. So I got a question for you.
No, I don't want to hear it.
Too bad you can hear it anyway. What was like? So okay, so I'm about to expose myself again. Whenever you were a kid, right? Like a little kid, like probably anywhere from like the age of 4 to like 8, 9. Okay.
Okay.
You know how like some kids are like scared of the dark or like scared of like the monsters in their closet, shit like that.
That's how normal children are. Yeah.
Yeah. What was like? Did you ever have like a particular fear, like something in particular that like, was like in your closet or under your bed or something that was like in the dark?
Like a demon or like
No, just like being like the normal kid, like scared of the dark. Like what was your fear like of the dark? Being like a normal kid.
I don't know.
Like there was a monster I've heard of some kids like they're like oh, the toe monster is gonna nibble off all my toes. Like have you ever heard
No, I didn't get none. Dude,
what?
dude, if I was afraid of the dark,
Like you were just like scared of the dark.
I was afraid of seeing Michael Myers bitch ass standing in the corner. That was my fear. Cause that's like, I don't know, dude. Like he always came like Halloween, like with Michael Myers, always came on like at a certain time. Like I remember specifically, like every time before I like left on a family trip, for some god reason, his movie would come up the night before the trip.
So
and I'm a huge fan of Michael Myers, but as a kid,
you were just
that
scared.
dude scared me.
You were scared like that
shit.
dude was following you the whole family trip.
No, not the whole family trip, but like just that night, I was gonna die.
Oh yeah, like, I'm not gonna make it to
That,
this
but
family
dude,
trip.
it was just odd. It's like every family trip, like one of his movies would pop up that night before.
Okay,
But not
so-
like a typical monster.
So my like fear, like whenever I was a little kid, I swear to God, bro, you can ask my brother Eric. You can ask him. Like, you can call him up right now.
I'll text him
and
right now.
You call him up and ask him.
Where's my phone?
Swear to God, whenever I was a little kid, whenever I would go to bed, I always had to be completely underneath my blanket. The only thing that was acceptable to be outside of my blanket was just like my head. But like other than that, like my whole entire body had to be like underneath my blanket. And here's why. I was scared that the minute I fell asleep, like say like you ever like stick your arm outside of your blanket or like stick like one leg outside of the blanket just for it to like catch some breeze or whatever.
Neck's too hot.
Yeah. I couldn't do that. No matter how hot I was, I had to stay underneath my blanket because I was scared that the monster was gonna come out of my closet or from underneath my bed and chop off whatever body part wasn't underneath the blanket. I swear to God, bro. If my left foot was not underneath the blanket, guess what? I'm waking up in the morning with no left foot. If my right arm was on top of my blanket, guess what? I'm waking up in the morning with no right arm. That's what my biggest fear was, is that like if I wasn't completely underneath all my blankets, I was gonna wake up in the morning without that body part.
Actually, no, you unlocked a memory. Now that I think about it, dude, my thing was, I don't know how your bed's always been, but like the way I slept, like my bed's always been against the wall.
Oh yeah, same, absolutely.
So my fear was, if I heard something spooky or I heard something sus, I would turn and face the wall, because if I was facing my door or whatever was in the perimeter of my room, whatever's inside,
and you saw something in the doorway,
I was afraid of opening my eyes and having something looking at me like right there by my bed. So I turned and I was like, if I just sit here, whatever cucuys, whatever grudge looking bitches looking at me, they're not looking at my eyes. I'm seeing the wall.
Whatever little spookies of the night is there.
Yeah, no, that was actually like the one thing. Like I'd always face the wall because I didn't want to see something hideous in front of my face.
I also couldn't like look at a window, like while I was sleeping, like because I would get scared of seeing like
something looking at you.
Yeah, like, or like get scared of even seeing like a silhouette figure from the moonlight, just like in my window. Oh yeah, me looking at a window in the middle of the night, over with, not happening. Dude, not a chance.
I was scared twice with that, bro, because my mom bought like a Santa Claus, like a cheap Santa Claus, and then for some god reason they posted it by the window. So when I remember, like I walk home from school, like from the bus, like high school, whatever it is, and I'll be like on my keys, and I'm walking to the door, and I'll look up, forget that freaking thing was there, and who was looking at me? Santa Claus.
Saint
Oh my
Nick.
God, dude, he scared me like 3 times, and I was like, freaking thing. I think I told my mom, I was like, Mom, we gotta take that thing down. I think it scared my dad too, because we forget he was there, and then we look at his stupid face. Yeah, sometimes I don't look at the windows either.
Yeah, man, that is, yeah, like me and windows or whenever I was a kid, I was like, oh yeah, that's over with. That's not happening.
Especially like 2-story home, like our old apartment.
Yeah,
dude, I always thought to myself, like walking to the door, I was like, if I see something, at the time, like our roommate's daughter, I was like, if I look up and I see something in that little girl's room up there, looking down at me through the window, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Yeah,
And I'm leaving.
I'm
I am
out.
leaving.
I'm out.
I'm not going in the house.
I'm not telling you nothing. I'm
I
gone.
was like, she can take the dog. They can take the dogs. But I was like, I'm not going inside. Maybe I might say the dogs. I don't know. But I always got it. Like when I take the dogs outside, I was like, I'd sit there waiting for them, and I was like, if I look up there, we're getting out of here.
I also couldn't leave a closet door open.
I'm not.
Like
I used to be like that, but I kind of just don't care anymore.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying like whenever I was a kid, like whenever I was a kid and like being scared of the dark and being scared of my body part getting chopped off in the middle of the night. Like if I laid down and like started trying to go to sleep, and then I like open my eyes and I see the closet door was cracked open. Oh man, like I was running. Like I would like give a little demonstration. I would run. I'd be like,
what?
I would run. I wouldn't even like get close to the door. I would just like reach my arm out, just close the door and like run. And then like I would run back to my bed, and then I would get back underneath the blanket so that way, you know, the monster couldn't chop off my body parts for not being underneath the blanket.
Dude, actually, I think at my house I have like a big deal. It's not a big deal actually, but sometimes I look, you get paranoid of like something being there. So like at my house in Hobbs, like I'll use the bathroom in the middle of the night. Because my room's just right across the hallway.
Right.
And sometimes you just have like the tendency of just like looking around. No, I'll get paranoid and I'll look straight down until I get in my room. Because I was like, if I look to the right and I see something,
we're gonna have some
probably
problems.
Gonna kill myself.
Like we're gonna have some problems, and I'm gonna be throwing paws.
Do you believe in La Llorona?
La Llorona? Ooh, man. So I thought I saw another scorpion on the wall for a second. I was about to lose my shit, bro.
Eat your shoe.
So earlier, like literally right before we started recording, there was a scorpion like right behind right behind where Panda's head is at. There's a scorpion just chilling on the wall, and I'm like, oh no, we're not doing that, no sir. But oh man, no, okay, La Llorona. So yeah, I kind of believe in it. Kind of believe it's true because La Llorona. If you are into scary movies, if you are a scary movie connoisseur like myself, love a good scary movie. La Llorona actually ties into the Nun and the Conjuring, the Nun, the Conjuring, and Annabelle, which clearly Annabelle, you know, very true story. They keep the doll over at
the house,
Ed and Lorraine Warren, I think is their name, Ed and Lorraine Warren. They keep the Annabelle doll there at their house, along with multiple other things. Like they have the nun painting there, and they have a whole bunch of other things that.
I don't think the nun was real though. I think that's just a made up concept for their series.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably have
they got some crazy stuff in there though.
Yeah, they got some crazy stuff in there,
some wild stuff.
But I would say there's probably, because I've seen some videos on Facebook and YouTube of, you know, people, you know, like, which it's mainly always in Mexico. It's not really ever here in the States unless you're like right near the Rio Grande, in the border by the border of Texas and Mexico, where people are just like, they're inside their house and they hear, you know, the weeping woman, you know, La Llorona, and it's just like, it's kind of creepy. Like they're inside their house and like they can hear it, and then like they kind of like step out on their back porch and it just gets so much louder.
Dude,
so it's kind of creepy. That's what
give me the chills. Cause I'm like, I want to experience it, but at the same time, I don't.
No.
I think I want to know this thing is real.
Like I said, a proud member of the Latinos Against the Spookies. You know, I will, you know, grab the Vicks Vapor Rub, el pinche cinto, and you know all that good stuff, and we're gonna send that spooky right back to where it belongs.
Oh, dude, did you hear about in Mexico about like that old lady? It's like not old lady, but there's like a lady like kidnapping people, or like no, not people, kids.
What? Nuh-uh.
No, so apparently there's this lady. She'll go to like, she might like stalk out houses to see if they have kids or not. Well, Mexico, dude, depends on the town.
Why is it always Mexico?
Anyways, you know how some people they just leave doors open, unlocked. They leave their windows open.
Oh no, never me. Like I gotta make sure my doors and windows are locked at all. Well, I mean windows stay locked, but yeah, I don't care how nice of a neighborhood I live in.
No,
I'm locking my door.
So this lady, so like during the day, she'll hop on like people's houses, like on the roofs, and she'll stake out there till nighttime. Then so like when it gets night and when like she hears them all go to bed or whatever it is, she'll hop off the roof, hop through the window, and then she'll abduct a child, and then they'll never see her again. And apparently, like some dude caught a photo, of, like at night of like a silhouette of a lady like on top of a roof.
I don't know.
And they never caught this woman. Apparently, they never caught her.
If I see a woman on top of my roof or somebody else's roof,
you better get it. The splooge McGack.
I'm catching my old splooge McGack, and I'm hitting them like 6'9". And no more. We're gonna solve that problem right then and there.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. People are crazy.
That is absolutely crazy. All right, well, I think it's time to go into our. Let's go ahead and go into our last topic. Hand me your phone. We're gonna start a new segment. Like I said earlier at the beginning of the episode, we're gonna do the segment of "Am I the Asshole?"
Accidentally opened this message.
Brief pause.
Yeah, you can read it. I'm too lazy to read.
Okay, so this is gonna be a new segment called "Am I the Asshole?" Every week, I'm just gonna take a random Reddit post where people are asking if they are the asshole for, performing whatever such action that they performed.
I feel like most of these, I'm gonna disagree with them. Like, no,
yeah,
not the asshole.
So this one, am I the asshole for calling the police when the parents I babysit for were late?
Wait, what? Repeat?
So, say you were babysitting for this set of parents, so they could go out. And they were late for, like, they told you they were going to be home at a certain time and they were late. This person wants to know, is this person the asshole for calling the cops when the parents that they babysat for were late?
Oh, no, you're a bitch, dude. Yeah, you are an asshole. All
right.
I take that back. I probably will agree that you're an asshole.
So here we go. I, 16-year-old female, sometimes babysit on weekends. My mom's coworker needed a babysitter, and she gave him my number. I agreed to babysit 3 kids from 2 p.m. till 8:30 p.m. because the parents had some party to get to. It went okay, but the parents didn't get back at 8:30. At 9, I tried to call them, but he didn't pick up. I texted a few times at 9:30 and tried calling again. And again at 10 and at 10:30. So we're already at 2 hours past the point where they said they were going to get home. Nor not answering texts or calls. I tried calling my parents, but my dad was at work. Oh, sorry. My dad was at a work dinner and my mom didn't pick up. I tried calling the parents of the kids again, but they still weren't picking up or responding. At 11:30, I called the police because I didn't know what else to do, and I was worried something might have happened to the parents. They came around the same time the parents came back. The dad screamed at me, and he's still very upset. Am I the asshole for calling the cops because the parents were late? 3 hours late.
She said she was 16?
Yeah.
No. I don't know. No, not this, because she's still a kid, though.
You can take it. We'll go ahead and talk about this. So if they were only like 30 minutes late and she's already going straight to calling the cops, I would say, yeah, you're kind of an asshole. Like 30 minutes, maybe they got caught in traffic. Maybe they, caught one too many red lights. But we're talking 3 hours after the fact, and you weren't answering a call saying, hey, can you stay a little bit later? We're enjoying the time out, just me and my wife, me and my husband, whatever. Do you mind staying a little later? They weren't answering any calls or responding to any text messages. Is this little girl, 16-year-old girl, the asshole for calling the parent or calling the cops because the parents were at that point 3 hours past the point of when they said they would be home? And granted, the situation too, they said they went to a party.
That's what I was saying. I mean, 16 is still pretty young, so you don't really know. Because I was 18, my buddy had a seizure, and I called the ambulance. And all he told me was, like, next time, Just put me on my side and I'll be fine. I was like, oh. Okay.
Well, I was like, cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but in my opinion, if it was me, I'm not 16, but like if they were gone all night and then it come till the next morning, yeah. But 3 hours late, and they're going to a party, they're probably getting wasted. But I'm not gonna say she's an asshole. She's still a kid though.
Yeah.
So it's like you didn't know what to do.
And like she said she was worried that maybe something might have happened to those parents.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I don't get why they're gonna give her crap. Like 3 hours late.
Yeah,
like,
so
like, she's still
the dad is still very upset at this girl for calling the cops because they were 3 hours late. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if you tell me, hey, can you watch my kid? I'm gonna be back at 8:30. You better be back at 8:30. This is your kid, not mine. I'm agreeing to watch your kid for you so you can, go do whatever you need to do. But time you told me you were gonna be back, that better be the time you're gonna be back because this child is your child, not mine. It's your responsibility, not mine.
Or pay her extra.
Do what?
Or pay her extra. Like, dang, sorry, man. But no, she's just a kid, so I'm not saying she's an asshole. She didn't know.
I'm gonna go with.
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care if she was mad. Like, well, I thought I did the right decision.
Yeah.
So I want to be.
I'm gonna go with no. 16-year-old female. No, you are not the asshole for calling the cops for these parents being 3 hours late.
Especially for like a girl staying up like late at someone else's house.
16, like this girl's still in high school
and ain't got no one there to like defend her. You know what I mean? Like she had company. Like I think she was fine, but like by herself.
Yeah.
Come back at 11:30. A lot of things go down like late.
Yeah.
So you never know.
So I'm gonna go with no. So it sounds like you're changing your answer from the beginning.
No, because just beginning, I was like, yeah, that's a fucking bitch move.
Yeah.
Then you said 16, I was like, well, I take that back.
Yeah, let me take that back. I'm gonna go with no. No, you're not the asshole. I feel like this girl did the right thing.
I think I want a better one though. I need a controversial one. That's gonna be
All right. Which I mean, I'll go through Reddit and I'll pick a pretty controversial one for next week. However,
I'm ready to go, Mimi's.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
I'm tired.
This might be a little bit short of an episode as compared to usual, but I'm exhausted. Just spent 5 days out in the field. I'm ready to sleep in my own bed tonight.
I think I'm gonna be sick this week, honestly.
I hope not because I just got over being sick. So
yeah,
we'll see how that goes. I cannot stop burping. Sorry, you're gonna have to hear that.
You can close it out though.
Do what?
I was like, you can close it out now.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to close it out. Thank you for joining us on this week's episode CX of the Garage Goonz podcast. I'm your host, DJ Vega.
I'm J Panda.
J Panda over there, and we will see you guys next week on the next one.